Hi folks, today we're looking at plastic-free floor cleaning by using a Cuban mop. Hi folks, G3 here. My journey to go greener has seen me look at different cleaning methods that are plastic-free and kinder to the environment. This has included looking at plastic-free cleaning products for bathrooms, kitchens, and improving the things that I'm using on a regular basis to clean my house. Recently, Mrs. G3 and I had the good fortune to move into a new house. As well as carpet in the house, there's lots of laminate flooring. Now this is going to need regular cleaning. It's going to get stained and it's just natural use. There's going to be dirt that we need to clean there. So when looking around for a mop to use, pretty much everything I had seen in the shops had some form of plastic. So I was doing a little bit of research to see what I could find that would be an alternative. Now obviously plastic is a modern invention. So in the past, different methods of cleaning were used that didn't use plastic or things that were more likely to harm the environment. Generally in the UK, most of the products I could find were plastic based in some way. But by doing a bit of research, I managed to find something that is widely used in South America, and it is called a Cuban mop. Now generally they will have a T-piece of a piece of wood and a handle going into that. And that is used to wrap a cloth around, which is then your mop for mopping the floor. And you are in control as to what is used as the mopping agent. After a little bit of research, I managed to find this. Now this is from quickloop.com and it is the basis of a Cuban mop. It is made of wood and metal, so both of these are recyclable. The intention for here is to have a broom handle inserted in the coil on this, and then that becomes a mop that you wrap a cloth around here, attach in this section of the spring there to keep it tight, and you've then got this to mop with. Now the instructions that came with it for Quick Loop, it says screw mop head firmly into the handle, hold the handle with one hand and drape the cloth over your dowel with the other hand, and then drag the cloth into the loop. It's ready to clean. It suggests to use medium to thick terry cloth or microfiber towels. You can use a dry microfiber for dusting. Wet multiple cloths with your favorite cleaner to mop without a bucket. Drag a corner of the secured cloth into the top loop for side to side or tip cleaning, and remove wet cloth before storage. So as well as this mop head, I also have had to get a broom handle. It said you could use a standard broom handle screwed in here, any of those extendable painting handles you can get that you can attach rollers to for painting. I think that can go in here as well. But I've got a broom handle, so let's have a go at fixing that on now. So this is my broom handle, and it's just got a screw end here on the end. Now this cost me, I believe it was something like £8. I believe it was around about that amount, and so with this for £18 and this for £8, coming in £26 roughly. Now that's pretty good compared to the kits that I saw for plastic mops and buckets. Let's have a go at attaching that. So without destroying everything in the kitchen, I'm gonna just screw that into this gap here. Okay, let's try and secure that. Well, that seems pretty firmly on. Yep, I can't move that anymore. We'll see how that goes. It's not particularly on there much, but I'm not exactly going to be using this to any great strength. It's just going to be for mopping the floor, so I think that should be okay. We will find out. So I've attached the handle onto the head and that seems okay. So the next step is to attach a cloth. I've got a face cloth. I don't think this is going to be big enough, so let's give that a go. But so it goes around there and loops in through the loop. So that's caught on there now. So I believe that that's how it's going to work, and then it's a case of looping around there. Now that's not particularly big, so when I changed direction it was exposed to the floor a bit there. But that's okay. It slipped out of that loop a little bit, so I think I've got to make sure that it's firmly in there. That seems okay. That's all right, but not perfect. I don't think it's big enough. Now, I was thinking that I would be able to use something like a tea towel or an old t-shirt, something like that. I'll be able to give it second life. So that one's not big enough. Got rid of that. Now let's have a look at this, which is a microfiber cloth that I have got spare. So let's wrap that one around. Okay, so this is actually sticking to the wood a bit more, so that seems pretty good. Now let's see whether I can attach that through there. Wrap it round a bit. Trial and error. Yeah, so that's really gripping to the fibres of the wood, so that seems pretty good. Wrap that round fully and round there once more and through the loop. So I've gone and pushed that through the loop. So I've wrapped it round here a couple of times and that is now fully around here, and I think that should catch okay. So when it's being, there we go, that's seems to be catching on okay. Right, let's give this a go. I've got some hot water in a bowl with some detergent. In the future, I'm going to be making my own floor cleaning detergent from the various raw ingredients I've got here in the house, rather than being reliant on buying a shop-bought product that is going to have plastic packaging and could have harmful chemicals in it. So that is my intention. Keep an eye on the channel so that you are able to watch that video as well when that is released. But for now, I've got this shop-bought one that I'm going to try. So let's make sure that this is firmly in, which it seems to be, caught in there. Good. Right, wrapped around. Let's dunk that in. It's a good size for my washing up bowl. Now I think I'll give this a scrunch with my hand just to make sure it's not too wet. Yeah, to drain some out, because otherwise that would be rather wet. That's better. And it's clinging on quite well. Let's give that a go. My first impressions are that it's really good. It is working well at getting up the muck that's on the floor. It's got that good strength to help break down the gunk that is on the floor already. The pole is reasonably rigid. I think I will probably have another go later at trying to just tighten that ever so slightly more if I can, rather than it being hand tight. But it seems reasonably rigid. The cloth is staying on well when I'm moving it backwards and forwards. Yeah, that's going well. I'm thinking this is working really well. I'm really pleased. Just dunking the cloth in and giving it a squeeze. Easy enough to turn around and use in the other direction as well, just so that I can get in the far corner. It's really good. Let's see it in action, getting rid of some of those stains. There we go, it just glides over and easily removes that. That's brilliant. Yeah, I'm really pleased. This is working really well. It glides across the floor, it's getting the dirt off, it's getting that friction to scrub on the things that are a little bit more ingrained on the floor. The cloth is staying looped in. I think I might need to keep an eye just to make sure that it is tagged in there and nice and tight. But yeah, working well with the microfiber cloth as well. So yeah, early impressions are, it's really good. I finished mopping the floor with this quick loop Cuban mop, and it went really well. The head was staying on the handle quite well. It felt nice and firm. I have managed to tighten it ever so slightly since then. I've twisted it a couple of more rotations, so it's really sort of gripping on there and nice and tight. I've been able to wash the microfiber cloth easily since its use. That came off no problem, and it's had a wash. Every time I put this head into the washing up bowl and jiggled it around, I made sure that I tightened the cloth again when it came back out, just putting it through this loop here to make sure it was in nice and tight, and that was fine. It was able to give a reasonably firm scrub on the floor to get some of those deep stains out, and they came out with a little bit of movement with this, no problem. And the water that was tipped away at the end was quite mucky, so it definitely needed a clean. So that is a Cuban mop, and I think it went really well. It's a pretty good sturdy product, really easy to put together, and I think it's a really good price, and hopefully it's going to last me a long time, and really good that I'm going to be able to reuse old clothes and cloths to start cleaning my floor, so they've got a second life and I can continue using them to help make sure that I'm reducing the need to buy new things to clean with. I'm going to be able to use old products. It's fantastic. Next in my cleaning adventure is I'm going to try and create a cleaning product that I can use on the floor from the various ingredients I've got in the house, so I don't have to go and get a commercial product that is then going to need additional containers to store it and might have some harmful products in it. So that will be something that will be coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that video. Well, thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, then please click the like button down below and leave your comments. Let me know what you think of it, whether it's something that you could be using or whether you're using something already that is plastic free to clean your floors. Up next, I've got this video that I think you might find useful, and if you haven't done so already, then why not subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified when I load up a new video. Well, thanks for watching, folks. Until next time, bye!